Well, today I got a very good bit done. I got in here and weeded out this onion bed and planted some sunflowers in there in anticipation that the sun's going to keep tracking over, which it is. It's right there on the edge of the tree, and it's a little after 3, I think, something like that. So I'm thinking we'll be on schedule here in about another 2 weeks, and by the time that stuff comes up, we'll have some nice sunflowers growing out here. And I went ahead and hooked up this planter here and got this all seeded with oregano. And then this one over here is going to have tarragon. And then I've got thyme and basil next. And those two over there. I've got to keep those out of the way until I get that plastic in the doors up there. But I'm going to go ahead and probably move them over close enough that I can hook the water up to them, and then get all that going. And then I was going to plant strawberries today, but I ran out of time. I had to go get some more parts. I was missing a couple pieces, and I got all of this connected except for one fitting that I'm missing. I know I got it somewhere, so I've got to look around in the house. But I got the water tank hooked up to the filter, to the drop filter. All I gotta do is just put that one fitting right there, hook it up to the main line, and then pop in the lines right here for the strawberries. I've got to clean this stuff up in here. Then I've got to run the tiller in here one more time and get this all softened up where I can rake all these little vines and rocks and crap out of here, and then dig a little path right down in the middle there and separate it so I can have a place to walk. And I'm gonna put those strawberries in here. And I've got 80 of them. I've got 2 packs of 40, so I'm going to try and get at least 3/4 of those in there. Then I have to put the rest in some pots, which is no problem because I think I got a few. And tomorrow will be this one's turn. I got to blow the debris out of there and then hose it out and mop it. Then I've got to move these 3 rows here over and get them lined up with the taps in the back, and then pull the lines for the irrigation. I was going to do it today, but I discovered some stuff that I forgot I need to do and get it finished up so I wouldn't forget it. Then I got to trim this plastic and get that wiggle wire down and anchored, and then I can take that plastic and clean it off and use that to go in these sections right here, fill that all in and cover the doors. And then I got all the tarps out here that I washed and mopped yesterday except for one. I got that one over there. That goes over there to that tank that's going to wrap that. Got those all dried and folded up. I had to do some work on my little mini skid steer. Got that fixed. I moved the planter over here. There's going to be a banana tree going in that. As soon as I get paid, hopefully they'll still have one in stock. And then they're doing power line work out here, clearing the power lines, and I got a deal set up with them. They're going to bring me about 20 loads of chips, and they brought the first load out there today. I don't know if you can see it out there or not, all the way out there, but they're going to load that whole bed up all the way back to here, and then I'm going to take and have them put the rest of it in the back. But they said they'll be here every 2 days, so they've got the first load today, then there'll be a day and then another day, probably be here Wednesday or so. I've got to go back there and move that trailer that's in the way so they can, when they come back, probably I'd say next week, they'll be able to dump back there. But I've still got some more dirt back there to move. You can probably see the pile right there. That's a considerable amount of dirt, and that's got to come out, get out of the way. And I've been hauling that over there on the other side of that greenhouse to level that up. I got a little bit of low spots in a couple of places I'm going to try and get fixed up. But we're doing pretty good. Staying on schedule. I got stuff planted and growing. Potatoes are doing really good. They're up about 6 inches so far. And they all seem to be coming up, so that's good news. And about another month or so, I'll know for sure what actually did come up and what didn't come up. So hope y'all having a good Monday. I'm having a pretty good Monday. It's nice outside today. It's about 65. It's not hot at all. It's just perfect. It's supposed to be like that for the next couple of days until it starts raining. But by then I'll be done with the outside stuff and I'll be working inside. So that'll be cool. I will talk to y'all later. Bye.